Good day, Earthlings. I believe you heard of the great meme reset. It got hyped for like at least 3 months last year. Then some dudes posted, "Lay hacking Big Chungus AI slob," and that was it. Now I know that this topic has been beaten to death, but I have meditated and gained higher insight on what it says about the broader human condition. A while ago, let me break it down for you. In a world of technology, overexposure, and fried attention spans, being average is a social death sentence, and standing out is mandatory. So how do you stand out in the world of memes? Simple. Rise above these normies, rise above the brain rot, and go back to the golden age of memes. Surely, other kids your age don't know about this stuff, right? You can now cosplay as the high priest of dank memes and spread the gospel to the heathens of mainstream media. Well, if it's so great, what went wrong? First things first, the people who are propagating this movement are not the ones who grew up with that generation of memes. These are the younger Gen Z and Gen Alpha younglings, primitive life forms swimming in the primordial soup of Sigma male edits, AI brain rot, Roblox, watered down looks maxing content, funk music, and short clips about shows they never watched, or will. But now that they are not kids anymore, they want to differentiate themselves from their peers, the normies who just consume their goislop memes. These handful of rebels will cherish the meaningful, profound memes of the past, refuse to be like everyone else, except everyone else is also thinking the same thing. But honestly, I cannot blame them. I mean, people have been nostalgic for eras when they didn't even exist. From the neoclassical art movement in the 18th century, glazing the ancient Greek and Roman culture, to the millennials and zoomers enjoying hacking synthwave, vaporwave, and future funk to relive the glorious 80s, a magical era known for its great contributions to humanity, such as Michael Jackson, the HIV virus, and a real-life Fallout game in Ukraine. I'm getting off track. What were we talking about? Since at least 2014, irony has been the default state for the chronically online population. A phenomena that happens from this is that people mock something for being cringe, then start ironically liking that, and that liking reaches a point where you actually start liking it. Then you do more irony about how ironic is it that you started liking the ironic thing that you... Basically what's happening here is that you think something is shit, you pile more shit on top of that shit, and it becomes a bigger pile of shit, then add more shit to the pile of shit, just for the sake of shitting it up even more. The kids are talking about how Knuckles saying, "Do you know the way, my brother?" were the type of memes that had meaning, far different from the brain rot we have today. My brother and Yakub, these memes were created to be brain rot, with the same intent shit like Tung Tung Sahur gets made. This was brain rot before the term brain rot was coined. That brings us to why this brain rot did not annoy people as much as the brain rot of today. Golden rule of memeing. Less is more, which is why you see people clowning on the left-wing memes that go out of their way to explain every single nuance of their thoughts in one meme. I'm going off track again. The old obnoxious memes, you saw them once in a blue moon, maybe on a Facebook post or some thread in the V-board if you browsed 4chan. Those memes spread organically. Anytime something tried to be a forced meme, got yeeted to obscurity. And now you have random shit after random shit going viral for absolutely no reason. On top of that, people are making the most retarded content farming slop using... Yes, I have used it. I got nothing against it, except for maybe the RAM prices. But this needs to be addressed because how much of a part it plays in all of this? Is AI now ready to compete with professional workflows and make professional quality stuff? Fuck no. But it is good enough to get an approximate of any thought you might have in your mind. Now, some AI gem does exist because at least the idea behind those are somewhat creative, but we know the majority of creators are not that creatively inspired. We know what they're gonna make.
Mira is pregnant, Rumi doesn't care.
But yeah, coming back to memes, here's the reality. The average kid, heck, even the average adult, will shut off their brains when doom scrolling. If it looks like content, it is content. Truly dystopian. Speaking of dystopia, for most of human history, people have been doing the same grind as us. You know, eat, sleep, cum, repeat. But they found their meaning and purpose in the grind. Because the grind was pretty tough, on God no cap for real, they did not have the free time or the access to all these information that would overload their brains. They were not conflicted by all the different perspectives from different people, so they felt very sincere about their perspectives. And they made art and culture around these sincere perspectives. Modern humans, or at least the chronically online ones, they just don't have any sincerity. Everything is kind of like a reference to a reference to a reference, especially for the Instagram folks. Like, do you guys remember the time when they compared Junko Furuta to Charlie Kirk? Nothing is really serious to them. Could you imagine if Michelangelo was alive today and made the Sistine Chapel art and posted it on Instagram? There would be someone in the comment section going, "Bro is looks maxing the church. He's such a church-pilled art cell." And you know what? I'm not even saying any of this is bad. I mean, I'm not even human, who am I to judge? All I'm saying is, culture has irreversibly moved on. This isn't gonna change back. We will not go back to finding this not cringe. In the great meme reset, this cycle will continue. 15 years from now, while the teenagers consume whatever highly evolved advanced brain rot that will exist, some of them will rise up and say, "Man, the internet is so shit nowadays. Let's go back to the good old days when memes had deep meaning, such as..."